Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome back to Minecraft and Chill. I don't really say that. It's kind of odd. Yeah. We're building a mountain, another mountain today. And wait, no, my controls aren't inverted. This thing is huge. And also, funny enough, just as literally as soon as I start recording, my throat is a little dry and woo woo, yippee. And of course, this is the one time I did not bring my water bottle with me to record today. So yeah, you might have to hear me complaining about that. Have fun. Anyway. We do that. That seems silly. How about we do this? Okay, I have the Q&A questions again. Before I get into those, let's talk about why 2 weeks ago you didn't get any streams. In case you were wondering that, in case you're the one of 2 people wondering why you didn't get any streams 2 weeks ago. You are probably hold on. Oh yeah, where I was. I forgot. Hold on. Okay, I was sick with influenza because everyone is sick with influenza at this point, because as soon as they made the decision to remove masks in schools in America, everyone stopped wearing them, and boom, I got sick with influenza. Woohoo. Or as nerds call it, or modern day lamos, the flu. So yeah, that's why I was out, and why you did not see any streams. It's because I literally couldn't talk well enough to impress the internet. I would rather have not streamed than have tried to stream and been out longer. So yeah, there you go. That's your reasoning. So dang easy to climb up this thing. Yeah. So I don't know how I want to do that, how I want to fix that up. But all right, so we can talk about this week's streaming schedule as well. Why not? Doing a I'm doing a different schedule this week. So, oh my gosh, sorry, I cannot talk. I just get so absorbed in the build, and then I just cannot talk. Maybe I should have taken a second week off. Oh my gosh. I was actually still kind of sick by the time you got that video. The next episode of the Subnautica. Oh my gosh, we can talk about that now. That was a nightmare to make. I'm doing a better job with episode 3, but yeah, creating episode 2. Oh my gosh, that was a nightmare. I recorded the background footage really easily. That was done right after I finished episode 1. The problem came with writing the script for it. Actually, no, that's not where the real problem came. We still smooth sailing, right? We were still smooth sailing when we got to Sorry. When we made it to the, what do they call? What's it called? So I finished writing the script, right? Finished writing the script, and I was like, all right, we're good to go. We'll make this deadline. But the problem came with actually sitting down and recording, because episode one, I was going into it completely blind. I had no clue how I was going to do it, right? And that, in some cases, is a good thing, because when I was trying to get ready to sit down for episode 2, I ran into a problem, and that's I just didn't feel like sitting down and spending a ton of time recording audio for stuff. It's not interesting for me. I know that it'll create a video that's semi-interesting, but it's not interesting for me. The interesting part for me is the stuff that comes before that. So sitting down and recording it, I have no motivation to do it. And I think that's what forced me to postpone that video for so long. But eventually I sat down, and the funny thing, it was less. It was less footage than the first episode, which is the silly thing, because it means that I shouldn't have worried about it, because it's less footage. But hey, humans gotta worry, because humans are humans. Look at this. This is an odd shape. I don't like that. How does that look? Looks like, yeah, that's what it looks like. But yeah, we're gonna just keep it going and pretend it doesn't exist. Cool. We can talk about the topic of that video too. Episode 2. I like it. I don't really like it as much as the premise of episode 1 or the premise of episode 3, because it was based what it could have been is it could have been part of episode 1, but I didn't want it to, because I wanted episode 3 to be building a base, and I wanted to build a base before talking about Rex. And that's why I created that second episode. And I feel like I shouldn't do that, but at the same time, but I think I need to just start shoving more content into episodes. I want these episodes to be similar length, maybe just a tad shorter than Pixel Riff's Minecraft Survival Guide, which is the whole, premise of it. I literally watch it every morning while eating breakfast. Because it airs right at the perfect time. I finish making breakfast at 6 in the morning, which is the exact moment that Pixel Riffs posts this video. That's a side note. Except for daylight savings time, right when the United States swapped into daylight savings time, everything was off for a few weeks. But this morning, because I believe in Britain, this morning they switched to daylight savings time. And so now I can watch Minecraft Survival Guide, like the current episode, while eating breakfast. For a while I was just watching the one like from the previous week or from the previous day. Because that's the only time I felt like watching Minecraft Survival Guide. That's something. That's a story for another time. What else is there to talk about? Back to Subnautica Survival Guide. You know, the one I actually work on, instead of praising another YouTuber. No, seriously, he deserves all the praise you can give him. But what did I even want to do? Subnautica Survival Guide. Yeah, that episode 2 was interesting. I have plans for like the first 6-ish. I know what I want the first 5 to be, and I'm not going to share them with you. You know, the first 3, first 2 for sure, and then I just told you episode 3 is going to be starter base. Although it's actually shorter than the other episodes. I was hoping that one to be a longer one, but no. It's just like, no, it's just not. It's not. I guess there's just not that much interesting for me to say about starter bases. So, but yeah, it's an adventure. I want to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And then maybe that. No. Yes. Got a small little plateau here. Looking forward to the part where I'm able to just like hit done. like clear or build the big plateau at the top, and then have the little tiny mountain that goes up a little bit higher. Like the giant plateau that cuts off half the mountain or whatever. That's not for a while though. Well, actually, I think we're nearing that point, but I want to get it higher than that. All right. In any case, though, we got to go higher. So, yes, that means we should stop talking about Subnautica Survival Guide. All right, I got the thing brought up on here. These are some more personal questions, so I won't answer most of them. All right, do you love playing any sports or just watching them? I like tennis. Watching and playing it. I like curling, but I'm only able to watch it because in the U.S. there aren't really that many curling clubs because we aren't the biggest fans of curling. Unlike a certain state certain country north of us. Sorry for the Canada roast. What are we at now? 96. Or like when you're standing on it, you're at 97. Interesting. Other than tennis and curling, though, I don't really like sports. I'm more of a nerd than a sporty. If you're going stereotypes and stuff. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of sporty sports. Unless it's what the golf sporty sports that is. But no. Okay. Let's see. Which one is better, basketball or baseball? I don't like either. Who's my favorite person in modern history? Me. I mean, like, come on, it's an obvious one, but I think it's a pretty good answer. That's obviously a joke. Actually, no, I have no clue. Favorite writer in modern history? I don't read either. Don't play sports. I don't read. I know I said I'm a nerd, but I don't do much. Maybe I'm just a bored human being. Favorite musician from the 20th century? Oh, I got it. His name is Rick, and he likes to drum roll. No. Alright, what's your favorite thing to drink? Water. That's I almost said it's obvious. Yeah. Water is my preferred beverage. Because okay. I'll tell you the complicated story about soda. Soda. I've never liked soda, and I've never really tried soda. And now you might be like, no, well, if you haven't tried soda, then how can you say you don't like it? Well, I've tried Sprite one time. One time. We were ordering takeout, or we were getting takeout, like picking up takeout from a I don't know, from a small restaurant, and they had a container, and my dad got me a Sprite, and I was like, oh, what is this, Dad? And he'd be like, oh yeah, it just tastes like lemonade. You should try it. And I'm like, oh, I like lemonade. And then I took it. I took a sip, and it would. It's just as soon as I drank it, I was like, no, this is not good. Why have you given me this, Father? Like, oh no, I just wasted a few bucks on a Sprite. But now, and I've never drunken soda since. The only other things I'll drink other than water are like, I'll drink chocolate milk, most of those flavored milks. I'll drink a lemonade, like lemonade. That's the thing I get out of the soda machine whenever there's one. I always get a lemonade. Or if they're out of lemonade, I get high C, which is probably not a good idea, but. Oh, and I'll also drink like orange juice if I'm sick, but only if I'm sick. I don't really like it in general, so. I do like the areas of the mountain that are treacherous and hard to climb. It's nice. Do me and my best friend have the same favorite TV show? And if so, and what is it? See, here's the thing. My friends and I, we don't really talk about TV because we aren't 85, but yeah, we don't really watch TV. I don't think I've watched. Oh, that's not true. I watched one episode of Monty Python this weekend, but because my dad was like, "You gotta watch Monty Python. It's so important to your culture." I'm like, what the, you're uncultured if you don't watch Monty Python. I'm like, okay, right. And so I watched it, and it was, eh. I mean, it was the first episode ever made, so most of it was like dated and stuff. But yeah, dated and fun. What else? What else is there that I can? Hmm. Where are we? Oh yeah, TV show. I think at this point though, YouTube has pretty much replaced television for most children. Like I don't really watch TV often. So what that means for me, I think we have our favorite, like similar favorite YouTube channels. We both like watching Hermitcraft, but I don't necessarily know if we agree on which Hermitcraft YouTuber is the best. I definitely say Grian, but hey, that's a controversy for another time. What is your fondest childhood memory? I'm still a child. I'm still making childhood memories. So, can't really answer your question yet. Do I consider myself to be an extrovert or introvert? A little bit of both. That's the stupidest answer to a question like that, but it really depends on who I'm around with, you know. Like on YouTube, sure, I'm an extrovert. When I like actually go into real life, I'm probably pretty big introvert. Favorite quarantine activity. What is my favorite quarantine activity? Clearly I know when this was written now. But Minecraft and chill. Anyone? I don't know, I just think it's a pretty cool activity, you know. Just turn on the Minecraft and chill for a sec. Nobody laughed. No, nobody laughed. Oh yeah, no one's in my chat. Okay. Do I have a favorite basketball player? No. I don't know. This thing keeps asking me questions about basketball, even though I've already stated I don't like basketball. What's my greatest achievement in high school? I haven't been. Oh, hold on. Greatest achievement in high school so far? Signing up for high school. Let's go. that's as much as I've done. I've gone into the high school, and that's it. Do I want to have a business? Well, I mean, what counts as a business? I have this YouTube channel. Does that count? Oh wait, hold on. It only counts if I get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So yeah, that's really, you know, Right now, it's not a business; it's a hobby right now. But if you go down, hit that red button down below, ding, 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 ding. What is going to be your? It's going to be. Yeah, it's going to become a business. Maybe not really. Ding, 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 ding. That's always a fun thing to do. Oh, people aren't subscribing to the YouTube channel. What should we do to get them to subscribe? Oh, I know. Ding, 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 ding. It's like, oh my goodness. That's just so unnecessary. I know what you're trying to get me to do. And I've already, like, nope, I don't feel like it. And you're like, ding, 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 ding. And you're like, okay, sure. Sure, sure, sure. Do I love music? I am okay. Music, love music. I am the biggest choir nerd you will see in the world. And it'd be cool to be a musician one day. But do I? Sorry. I've answered. Do I love music? What genre is my favorite? I don't know if this is the official name, but novelty is my favorite genre. So the stuff put out by Weird Al, Jonathan Colton, Bo Burnham. I love that that way of like talking about life through song and making it funny. That's I like Logan Whitehurst. Rest in peace. Like, if you have not heard, like, Opening Band by Paul and Storm, Lizard and Fish by Logan Whitehurst, Happy Noodle versus Sad Noodle, IKEA, Jonathan Colton. Like, come on. Go, like, after this stream, you need to go onto YouTube, just like to type in the search term. You're already there. Just go hit the search bar, type in any one of those song titles I just listed, Code Monkey, any of those, and just give them a listen because they are awesome and deserve attention. I have the like most different music taste out of like everyone though that I know. I have such an odd taste of music compared to most other people. Like I go to school with or just like in my generation. I don't like rap. I don't like hip hop that much unless it's in Hamilton. I don't know. I just find a lot of it. A lot of modern music is just. I like the old stuff. How tall am I? I'm about 5'9". Have I ever dreamt of being taller? No, but the funny thing is I actually flex how tall I am, even though I'm not, because a lot of the time I'm around short people. So just be like, whenever they're like, "Oh, can you grab this thing?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm tall." Yeah. My favorite number. Ooh. Well, there are a ton of candidates for my favorite number. Like there's 14. As an avid viewer of Skeppy, 14 is a pretty cool number. There's 7, being that lucky number, silly head. Oh, I'm also 14. That's another reason why 14 is cool. There was actually one, like, I think when I was 7, I was like, my favorite number is 7 because I am 7. And my parents were like, well, what about when you turn 8? I'm like, then my favorite number will be 8. You are figuring out my pattern. I should change my pattern. Oh yeah, candidates for favorite numbers. Then there's the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42. That is a cool number. It's a pretty dope number, to be honest. And alright, have I ever been on any bridge? Yeah, all the time. Do I like bridges? Don't dislike bridges. The only kind of bridge I don't like, speed bridge it. Oops. That was... How many blocks did I even place? Just one? No, I placed 2. Yeah, whatever. Don't care. Alright, have I... Oh, wait, sorry. I skipped a few. Do I have fear of anything? Yes. Everyone's scared of something. Come on. Everyone has some kind of fear. Whether it's fear of missing out, fear of being sad. But I actually say my biggest fear is fear of being afraid. Fear of fear, Because in the end, I think that's what everyone's afraid of, in a sense. Because when you have fears, you're always afraid of something. Which ocean is my favorite and why? Well, definitely not the Indian Ocean. It's super far away and it's tiny. Oh, and also not the Arctic Ocean because it's cold and tiny. So what does that leave? That leaves Atlantic, Pacific, and Southern Ocean. Well, some people say that Southern isn't an ocean, so I'm just not going to even think about the Southern Ocean. Some people don't even acknowledge the existence of the Southern Ocean, and therefore I'm not going to either. So, yeah, if you were hoping for a Southern Ocean, me talking about the Southern Ocean, nope. But I will talk about... Ooh, what else should I talk about? Okay, so we have Atlantic versus Pacific. I think the Pacific Ocean, right, it's a little bit, like, big and gloaty, right? So Pacific Ocean, big, gloaty, bad. And I think the Atlantic Ocean is the one that, is underrated in a way. Actually, no, it's not underrated. It's probably the most common answer. But I think the Pacific Ocean's too big and high and mighty. And the funny thing is, it's actually getting smaller, slowly. It's getting old, and so it's shrinking. like an old person, but like my okay. Yeah. Do I love history? Do I have high grades in history classes? History. Well, when it comes to do I like history, it just comes down to the kind of history, and I am like that's always the crazy thing to say, but like I like U.S. history pretty much. Like I like most U.S. history, like American Revolution, Civil War, that kind of stuff. Kind of like learning about it. I think it's pretty useful. World history is the stuff I don't like. Like I don't want to hear about ancient Rome or whatever. I'm currently taking a U.S. history class, but that's interesting. Do I have high grades in history classes? I have high grades in all of my classes, like a good nerd. That. Where are we now? Oh, and then we have some political questions. Do I have right to vote in U.S. elections? I am 14. No. Craziest thing on my bucket list. What's the craziest thing that I want to accomplish in life? Become a famous YouTuber. I think that is that's probably the craziest thing on my bucket list. You know, to become a famous YouTuber, because that's kind of out there as a goal that I am aspiring towards in life. For literally, I don't know. How many books do I read during summer vacation? More than the average person. Like, I mean, I don't spend my summer vacation reading, but I don't dislike reading, right? No. I like reading. I like writing a lot. I prefer writing to reading, but... And, okay, hold on. I realized I just said something stupid, but... Okay, I like writing. I don't like all writing. and I don't like writing in school. Because most of the time when they have us write in school, it's about some kind of stupid literature that I don't care about. And that I would like to not have to write about, and I can just talk about it, and we're good with that, and okay. But it's not always the case. And that is where I don't like writing. Like when they make me write about theme in a book. Can you please tell me the theme of this book and explain it with lots of evidence from the text? Like, where am I using this? Like, what is this for? Why are you teaching me this? There is no need for me to know why the author put a period in that poem. I do not want to become a poet. I could care less. But I read more than the average person because I like You know, I like books. As a, sometimes, depending on the book, I like some books. Like reading books about like how to grow on YouTube or like stuff like that. I love reading those because they're useful to me. I think okay, so going on a complete sidetrack, and I think schools assigning summer reading homework is perfectly fine, but when schools assign me specific books for summer reading, that's where I don't enjoy it as much, and I think that they should back off because I do not want to read Old Yeller on my spring break, or not my spring break, summer break. Gosh dang it. I have no interest in reading whatever crud you want to throw me. It's summer vacation. But if you're just like read anything, like at that read level, at our reading level, which is basically at this point for me, any adult book, like any book written for young adults or adults, that's a huge library. That's a lot of stuff. And, like just saying, hey, read anything, that opens up some possibilities. But giving me a list of like 10 books and like read all of these before we come back in the fall, like what? I don't want to. Why are you giving me this? How many books have I read in the past year? I haven't read any. I haven't read much since the start of 2022. I think really since I started my YouTube channel. I've read like 10, maybe. That's a rough estimate. Like actual full-sized books. Like I can read in 2 seconds. I can read those books super fast. So those don't count for me because I'm 14. Reading books for 5-year-olds does not count as reading books for me, in my eyes and in my teachers. But side tangent aside, am I a technology lover, and if so, why? Again, depends on the type of technology. I like video games. And when I say I like video games, I mean I like Nintendo games, or games for Nintendo consoles, and some PlayStation stuff. But like I love the family-friendly stuff that you can throw at me. Like video games, the family-friendly stuff that I like those. I spend a lot of time playing those. In fact, I could actually. Where are we? Nope, that's not where I want to be. Here we are. Minecraft. 1,000 hours in Minecraft. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have spent 1,000 hours. What the golf? 195. Breath of the Wild 150. Stop bringing me down there. Dicey Dungeons, Super Mario Odyssey. I have hundreds of hours in all of these games. Over the past year. So that's pretty cool. All right. Here we are again. Okay. So, back to technology lover. Cell phones are the one that folks talk about a ton. I am not the biggest fan of cell phones as anything other than a portable phone. And people like You might hear me say that, and you're like, "Whoa, that's bold," and it's not really that bold. There are tons of people that don't like cell phones. But the way I see it, it's like a portable computer, and my computer is huge. Like my laptop is huge, but it's portable. I take it with me all the time, and I prefer a laptop to a phone. The way I see it, a phone is for calling people, texting people. That's it. A phone is, for me, is not watching YouTube. It's not for doing that, or like going on TikTok. That's partially the reason why I don't like cell phones, because TikTok is bad. I do not like TikTok. I say this, and then like 20 years from now, you're making a TikTok account. No, but in all honesty, 20 years from now, TikTok will probably be either dead or it will have replaced YouTube. And yeah. Which brand is? Oh wait, no. These are both questions. All questions I'm not able to. Who is my favorite male YouTuber? Oh, thanks. Finally, we get to something I know stuff about. Favorite male YouTuber is me. I definitely say Grian. Because Grian, I don't know what it is about Grian, but he's one of like 2 or 3 YouTubers that when I see he's uploaded something, I'm like, all right, I'm putting down everything. And I was gonna go work on a Subnautica video, but nope. Grian just dropped a new upload. Gotta go watch that first. That's a stupid thing to say, but that is how I feel about it sometimes. Who is my favorite female YouTuber? Eesh. That's a funny story, actually, because I'm not subscribed to any female YouTubers. Sorry. And that's not because I would be interested in watching a female YouTuber. I think it's just the fact that YouTube just doesn't recommend me female YouTubers. But yeah. How do I feel right now? I feel great. I feel better than I did when I started stream. That's a good thing, right? Yeah. Feel better than when I started stream. It's a nice feeling to have. Ooh, voice crack. Can I remember the last time I felt angry? No. Not really. Didn't really make it very far into the old brain. Who is my favorite stand-up comedian and why? I don't really watch much stand-up, but I will say, a few weeks ago I watched. Seems to be when everything happens. A few weeks ago, a few months ago, mostly just a few weeks ago. Though that's usually when all the cool stuff happens. In the past. But Watched John Mulaney, I think. John Mulaney's "What's Up, Pussycat" sketch. That was comedy gold. That was awesome. Where are we now? Which Home Alone movie is my favorite? The first one. When was the last time I cried? Probably when I saw something sad. Where in my career do I want to be in 10 years? I want to have a successful YouTube channel. It means I want to be making money off it. That's really about it. I want to be able to make money off of YouTube and do it full time. I want to have an audience that enjoys my stuff that I put out. All that. I'm working to get it. That's one of the beautiful things about YouTube. You get to start about a year or two earlier than in any other profession. Like you can create a social media account the day you turn 13. Of course, I waited 6 months, but the day you turn 13, you can make a social media account. Or if you feel like breaking the law, you can do it earlier. But don't do that, because that's not cool. Don't do that. YouTube Kids is for kids. Go on there. And don't post videos about it, or don't post videos on YouTube Kids when you're a child. Or don't own a channel. I guess that's why. Don't own your channel, but whatever. Anyway. Do I love my job, and is it my dream job? Well, I'm a student right now, so I don't know if I can. I don't think my dream job is being a student. Seems ugly. I'm gonna love this once this lava on it. Anyway. My dream job is obvious. Like, I mean, I don't know how obvious it is, but top YouTuber. You know, dream job is content creator on YouTube. That's my dream. It's a dream that I'm told constantly, again and again, don't even think about it. But like, that's what I want to do. I can't really change that. I want to do that. But hey, life will life. Life's right in my face. It's like, life. Life. What else? Do I like fishing? No. What's my favorite burger and why? I like plain burgers, or relatively plain burgers. Except for one specific kind of burger that oh yeah, it's amazing. Breakfast burgers. Those things are delicious. Like you load up, you take a burger and cheese, and you add a fried egg, hash browns, sausage, whatever, what have you, and it just delicious. Yeah. Oh, I just got the next one says Coke or Pepsi. Don't drink soda. Can't say. I'm literally cannot say which one's better. What else? What is my biggest strength? I think the way I look at the world is probably one of my biggest strengths. I really try to see the good in every person on the planet, even the ones who probably don't deserve that treatment. Not going to say names, partially because I don't want my audience to hear them, but also because YouTube doesn't want me saying those names on the platform. Yeah. But I try to see the good in everyone, and my ultimate goal in life is to leave a positive impact on the world. Not necessarily relating to climate change, although love to help stop climate change. I fully support any idea that is there to stop it, but even just leaving an emotional impact on a person. That just doing that, just having someone remember you, and having somebody having left an impact on somebody, or having placed something out into the world that people are going to remember. And that's my ultimate goal in life. So yeah, I think my biggest strength is outlook on the world. Oh, and if you're wondering why I haven't started a tree movement yet, it's because I don't really think I'm capable of doing that. Okay, go straight from optimist to pessimist mode. I don't think I can do that. And so what I like to say whenever I think about doing something like that, I'm like, oh yeah, no, don't think about that, because I'm not going to be able to do it. The real kicker is that instead of trying to trying to start something like that, I can give money to the people who are better than me at it. Instead of trying to start an activist program, why not just support one that's already there? Well, instead of becoming a doctor or a nurse, just donate to Red Cross. I don't know, something like that. What was my proudest moment? All right. Fingers crossed this doesn't dox me, but one of my most proud moments that I've had was I like to do Ninja Warrior. I've competed a lot, never on the actual show, but just unofficially, and I always wanted to finish a course. That was my ultimate goal, and quite recently, actually, I did it. I completed a course, fully all the way through, no falls, no nothing, and it felt awesome because I had worked at it for 6 years. Yes, that is what I'm doing. I just got that, and that felt good. Yeah. Just feeling everything you just did, it paid off right there. And obviously the sub-hour What the Golf, similar, not as hype momenty. But yeah. If I found $1 million on the street, what would I do? All right. First, I'd try to find the person first I'd tell my parents. Then I would look to see whose they were. Also, we just hit an hour, but I think I'll finish this round. I'd look to see who they're from, and after I looked to see who it from, like if I found whoever it was, okay, did you lose $1 million? But that's actually kind of stupid. There's literally no reason for anyone to say no there, but whatever. All right, we've got the outline done. Now we just need to fill it in. But if I couldn't find whoever it was, my money now, finders keepers, and I would then learn how to do taxes and take off all the count that $1 million as my income, take off some for tax, then like invest half of the remainder, donate some to charity, and invest in the YouTube channel. And that is what I would do with $1 million. What am I most passionate about? Ooh, that's rough. I think this and music. I like this and I like music. Doing this and music, that's pretty cool. If you're new here, we're building a mountain in Minecraft out of netherrack by hand. Been doing this for like 4 months now. Oh, and we're also answering Q&A questions off the internet, page 1 of Google. Just like looked up get Q&A questions for YouTube live stream, and then boom, now I have Q&A questions. So let's see. What movie have I watched the most and why? I think I watched Ready Player One the most. And even though I don't really think it's that great a movie, I think the book was better even after seeing the movie first. Ready Player One is probably the movie I've seen the most because there was a time where it was my favorite movie, and I think that was before I read the book. And I've seen it like 3 times, but I think that's the most that I can remember watching a movie for. In one area. What is my go-to outfit? T-shirt and long pants. T-shirt, sweatpants, all year round. I don't care if it's snowing outside. I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. T-shirt, sweatpants, all the time. Wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants right now. You can't see it though because I haven't face revealed yet. Because I'm not a silly kid. All right. Where would I live if I had to move? I don't know. Connecticut sounds nice. What sport is my favorite to play? I think if we're talking like straight up sports, tennis. But I like Ninja Warrior, which is it's a silly thing to say, but yeah, I like Ninja Warrior. Is this a steep part? I feel like this might be a steep part. All right. I think we can do one more maybe. What keeps me up at night? Thoughts. Thoughts for what to do. Often like thoughts on YouTube video ideas or song ideas or whatever, what have you. Yeah. And I think that's that for now. I've been streaming for an hour, so I think this is a good place to stop. So to the one viewer I have right now, Have a great day. I will see you another time. Bye for now.